Cyberpunk 2077 er is nog deze aan het afzijden deze aan het aan. Kan je lezen? Je kan lezen. Aan de allerlei van zoekkoppels aan engelen dat deze even langer zijn. Deze rondgetrokken zijn crazy customization features van de engel en Cyberpunk 2077. Nu creator.
Cyberpunk 2077 is right around the corner, and as the hype grows more and more each day, it's getting so hard for fans to stay focused and absorb all the information they need when it comes to the future look of their very own mercenary in Night City. Now, luckily for you Cyberpunk fanatics out there, I've got all the info you need to bring you up to speed on some unbelievable things character customization will offer you in this game. From badass cyberware mods to intense edgy tattoos and piercings, these are the top 7 craziest character customization features coming to Cyberpunk 2077. Be sure and stick around for the last one too, because it's insane, but here we go. Number 7, no gender restricted features. In most games, character customization
They can customize
binds you to the gender you choose when it comes to features like hair and makeup. In Cyberpunk 2077, that's not the case. Whether it's long, luscious, feminine red hair or a clean, sharp undercut, you can stylize your character based on your personal preference, regardless of gender. Nothing becomes locked away simply because you chose a dude or a chick. You want to run and gun through Night City, feeling your long, perfect, silky hair, caress the hot bullet casings as they fly past your face? Of course you do. Or maybe you want to feel the top of your chrome dome shatter some dude's jaw for gawking at you too long. Well, okay, that's an exception. Some games do allow you to have a badass, bald female character, but still, in Cyberpunk 2077, no matter the feature, be it feminine or masculine, you aren't limited to a certain one based on the gender you select.
That's actually really cool. That's actually really cool.
On to number 6, body scaling. When gamers describe something as vanilla, they typically mean basic or original. Most times, vanilla is exactly what you get in character creators when it comes to body customization. Thankfully though, Cyberpunk 2077 is giving fans plenty of flavors to choose from and even a cherry on top. Instead of one forced average body type or the usual small, medium, large choices, players will be able to adjust sizes and scales of multiple body parts on their character. Bust and buttocks, aka boobies and booty, are 2 of the confirmed ones that are adjustable, and there are a few more adjustable body parts, but we'll get into that later. Number
Wat aan curious about, de illegale aan girls zitten in het engelen en was the moving here now so I'm out. I'm curious to know why you're playing the game if you can change a character.
5. Tattoos and piercings. I mean,
Yeah,
how could you call your
tattoos.
game Cyberpunk if you didn't include the option to have some tattoos and piercings? For all
As long as Cyberpunk you need to have some tattoos.
you inkheads and piercing lovers out there, Cyberpunk 2077 has got the fix. According to an article with Kotaku, Cyberpunk will have 6 types of tattoos to choose from and 11 different piercings. Whether these tats and studs are only available for your face isn't known for sure, but I think we can assume, based on the other confirmed features and customizable areas, that body piercings and tats are probably going to be an option. How do you feel about tattoos and piercings being in Cyberpunk 2077? Are you going to be tatted up with metal in your face, or no? Let me know down in the comments below. And let's move on to number 4, the voice slider. This one is not as self-explanatory as you might think. Seriously, don't get ahead of yourself. For the first time ever in gaming history, according to me, Cyberpunk 2077 gender selection is essentially within the tone of the voice you choose for your character. The voice slider in the character creation menu is going to allow you, regardless of what you look like and what's down below, to decide what you sound like in-game. This is going to affect your gameplay and how your experience plays out when you're in the story mode, how certain characters will treat you, how NPCs will react to seeing you, how certain romance options will be influenced, and so on. This is
That is so strange. Like, oh, I've seen it and it has a nail voice. That is so strange. Oh, it has a nail and it has a female voice.
crazy, and I don't really know what to think about it, to be honest. But
Yeah,
it makes a
same.
little more sense when you factor in some crazy customizable features that we'll talk about later. But on the surface, the voice slider is at the very least interesting. When you look at the slider and what we know on how it works so far, it's pretty simple. You just adjust a little cursor to the left, which is feminine, or to the right, which is masculine, and you can stop somewhere in between, or you can max it out at masculine or take it all the way down to feminine. Either way, based on where you put it, you're going to get that sound. I'm really curious as to how this is going to work out in game, but I guess I'll have to wait a few more days just like you guys to find out. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen, the final 3. But before we get into it, leave a like rating down below to show your support to the channel, or not, whatever you decide. There's going to be a lot more Cyberpunk 2077.
You know that? Okay. You guys, do that also right here, please. So, look at the consumer content.
Coming soon, so maybe consider subscribing as well. But here we go. Number 3. Unlimited full body modification. Not to get confused with body sliders, in Cyberpunk 2077, you as a player will have the freedom to augment yourself to your heart's content, or your battery's content, I guess. Basically, you will have the ability to pretty much toss your humanity out the window and become nearly full-on cyberware. In the character creator, you will get your first taste of mods through the 8 bits of cyberware you can choose from. After teaser, from your extremities all the way down to your exoskeleton, seemingly everything in Cyberpunk is able to be augmented in some way, shape, or form with cyberware. For example, you can switch out your 2020 perfect vision eyes for some better high-tech cameras. You can ditch your Achilles tendons for some springboard calves to make you jump higher.
Hey,
Why not
that is actually pretty handy. I can't lie about that. I would like to jump a little bit higher.
Arms for some steel ones, so you can rip through security doors without breaking a sweat.
Oh, I saw that guy. I saw that guy. It's so strange. I don't know what to think about that one.
2077, there really are no limits, and CDPR says that all the time. Your body is yours to fully customize as you see fit. Just remember that everything you do will have a direct impact on how your story plays out in the long run. But here we go, the last 2 on today's list of crazy customization features coming to Cyberpunk 2077. Number 2, complete fashion freedom.
Yeah.
There is one thing this video has hopefully gotten across to you, it's that you have complete freedom and 100% control of how you...
So, you can do anything you want.
You create and mold your character in Cyberpunk 2077.
I can't wait.
How am I going to make a customization without mentioning the fashion drip? Like, come on. CD Projekt Red themselves say your appearance means everything in this game, in Night City. Clothing and how you present yourself will affect everything you do. Now, from the start, you will be given specific rags based on the life path you choose, but from there on, once you get past that beginning part of the game, it's free game on what you want to wear and how you want others to perceive you and react to seeing you. Dress to impress, dress to kill, dress to thrill, whatever you want, it's on you, and that's the beauty of it. Clothing can be bought, earned, and found as far as I can tell so far from the gameplay we've seen and what little we've been told. I imagine NPCs and certain characters will comment on your current aesthetic. For example, try walking through Haywood suited up like a corpo snob, and I bet 100% of the time you get jumped by some Valentinos, or at least get called out for being a corpo.
That would be so funny. Like you walk to the street, and you got drunk like 3 or 4 people. Actually, really interesting. I think I'm going to try that.
Either way, no matter what happens, you can wear whatever the hell you want, or nothing at all, if you're feeling extra bold.
Really? Actually, interesting. I will try to do that to see the reaction of people. Walking nude and seeing the reactions.
And last but not least, guys, most definitely not least, number 1, full genital customization.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, some of you may know about this,
Yeah.
some of you may have forgotten, and some of you may just not know
I kind of forgot about that one.
all the details about this. So listen,
I don't know all the
in Cyberpunk
details.
2077, keep in mind this is all confirmed and is 110% going to be a feature in character customization. Character genitals are fully customizable regardless of body type, feminine or masculine. And yes, to answer your question, that does mean interchangeable parts. Now, to avoid getting canceled canceled. I won't be making any jokes from here on out, but here's all the details.
cancel.
In Cyberpunk-
got cancelled out. Like, I'm not going to say anything. Yeah. Nope.
2077, you will be able to choose from one of 3 nipple types, one of 2 types, one vagina option, one of 3 size options, one of 5 types of pubic hairs.
I like Lange saying this, that he cuts out after,
And the option to have both genitalia
I understand.
and vagina or none. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Personally, I think it's pretty awesome. I mean, it's groundbreaking for gaming. It's really cool that the LGBTQ community will be able to fully immerse themselves in this game and not feel like they have to make another typical male or female character. And you can be non-binary, whatever you want in Cyberpunk 2077. It is the future. It is Night City. This isn't 2020. It's not meant to match current times. This is a hyper futuristic realized world.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
don't get all butthurt about things, okay? Just take it for what it is. There are no limits, and you can be whoever the hell you want and look however you want.
That's too funny. But yeah, I am so excited for it. I just can't wait to finally play it. And it's going to be amazing. Let me know down in the comments below what you thought of the show. What you thought I got none the line there. I thought the craziest thing I wasn't that as crazy as you thought. And do you think you're gonna crazier thing? I don't think it's that crazy. Yeah, I think it's crazy. But it was going to happen. Maybe not in this game, but in the future it was going to happen in our game. So it is crazy that you can't personalize it. But what I know is I'm going to enjoy this game a lot. I'm going to look off and live stream this video. So if you want to be don't forget to subscribe. I love it, and as long as you, I appreciate that you are coming back to my channel for this content. And I see all you beautiful people hopefully in the next video. Yeah.